My name is Tashana Pritchard. I am the owner of Shantae Moore, and I'm also the founder of a Beautiful Lady Exploration Center. And I am here. I'm gonna bring you a few words, not a whole lot, because I'm actually busy today. So we were at the school this morning. I have a meeting this afternoon, and in just a few minutes, I'm going to be meeting with my admin team. And I'm so excited about what we are doing with the Able Center. It's actually a collaboration with the Able Center and Shantae Moore, because we are mentors by nature, but we're also advocates for a beautiful lady, for the beautiful lady, for the able woman. So, our nonprofit organization is a Beautiful Lady Exploration Center, also known as the Able Center. And what we do is support women who are on their journey of becoming better mothers, daughters, sisters, wives, neighbors, and friends. And we are here to support. We are here to offer resources. We are here to lend a helping hand. We are here to offer education, empowerment, inspiration, all of those things. And we bring that by way of conversation. We bring it by way of community. We bring it by way of resources. We bring it by way of bringing speakers in and educating each other and networking with each other, just helping each other to know what's available. Sometimes it is hard to know what's available to you when you're going through certain things in life and when just moving forward in life. Sometimes we can be just stuck in a thing or stuck in a situation and we don't really know what's available. So the Able Center just wants to be that, just that bridge that brings the community together with the women, with the families, and to help each other to know how we could connect, how we can help each other, how we can build each other up, how we can build up these businesses, how we can grow together, how we can learn more, know more, and do more in our cities, in our communities, in our households, in our families. So I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. Nobody's perfect, but we serve a perfect God who's going to give us everything that we need. And in us working together, we're going to find it all. We're going to find all of the resources that's needed for every family. Nobody gets left behind. Nobody gets pushed away. Nobody gets rejected. Nobody gets abandoned. We are here to make sure that everybody gets to where they need to be. And so I am a stickler for that. Also, too, I'm going to keep working because I got some stuff to do. But I wanted to share just a little bit more about what we're going to do coming up next with the Able Center. We have Able Conversations podcast, which is already airing. We already have our first interview that's out there on Spotify. It's also on our website at Able. You can go to ableconversations.com. You can also go to able-center.org and find that same information. And the topic right now is faith over 40. The reason why I chose faith over 40, I'm going to tell you, I am a mom. And when I tell you, my kids are grown now and I have grandkids. So I am still a mom. Although my kids are grown, I am still a mom. And I'm serious about, being a parent. And I'm grateful to have my husband. We partner together to make sure that we're doing everything that we need to for our kids and for our grandkids. But can I tell you, was it easy? Not at all. Being a parent is not always easy, and you don't always know what you need. You don't always know the different steps that need to be taken. There's so many different things that's needed, and we need partners. We need people who are going to help us to get from one level to the next. And being a parent of kids is one thing. Being a parent to adults is a whole nother thing. And let me tell you, you got the right support around you, you're gonna have what you need. So with Able Conversations podcast, we're talking to women who have walked through that level of motherhood, that level of parenting, not just parenting or being a mom, but being a wife. Walking in your calling, walking in your purpose, walking through business, friendships, relationships, so many different things that we go through as adults, especially over the age of 40. And sometimes we think we miss out on opportunities, we miss out on building, we miss out on, just stepping into our dreams, going after things that we dreamed about, even at a young age. But does that mean that it's over? Not at all. It's not over. So we're bringing some ladies to the table that's going to show you that it wasn't over for them. And well over 40, 50s, 60s, 70s, like women who have actually gone after that thing that they had a dream about long time ago. And it's just amazing, just to hear the stories. I just be in awe listening to the stories. Sometimes I can even interview the people well because, I'm just so in awe with the stories. But you're also going to hear a little bit about my story. I didn't think, nobody thinks their story is important or that they really have a lot to talk about, but just small things can help somebody else. So that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. I ain't got a whole lot to say, but everybody has a little bit of something that can help the next person. So that's what we're going to do. So if you got something you want to say, you got something that you want to help somebody with, let's have an able conversation. Let's come together and let's really talk about it. Let's talk through it. Sometimes we don't know how to talk through. A lot of times we go into conversations already with that answer. We go into conversations already know what we're gonna say, what the response is gonna be. But sometimes if you listen to what somebody else has to say, you'll get more clarity for even your own thing. You get more understanding. You get more wisdom just listening to somebody else and bringing the truth in. Because my husband says all the time, it's what is it? It's their answer, and then there's the truth. So he's talking about God. Like God knows all things. God sees all. God knows all, and we know that. But we don't always think that. Sometimes the way that we explain a thing may not come out right, and everybody may not understand it. Everybody may not even know. But I love having an able conversation. I love it when people want to sit down and actually talk about things and go through things and really have a true understanding, and they ain't trying to overpower the conversation or trying to manipulate and all those things. Who wants that? Like nobody wants that. Let's have an honest conversation. Let's what are we really trying to gain here? Like that's crazy. It's crazy. What's for you is for you. You ain't got to manipulate to get it. You ain't got to come against somebody else to get it. You don't have to make somebody else look bad to get it. God is going to give you everything that you need. Everything that you need is coming to you. And even in the midst of what I say all the time is when the world tries to knock you down, even in the midst of that, God's still going to give you everything you need. You just gotta come out of that thing. Don't stay there. Don't stay there. Don't stay there. You can get mad all you want to. You can show, emotion. Get through that thing. Show, talk about it. Just get through it. Get through it so that you can get to the other side and you can keep on working. That's what it's all about. It's just keep going after the thing that God wants you to go after. It's not easy while you're there, but when you come on the other side of that thing, there's joy. When you come on the other side of that thing, there's peace. When you come on the other side of that thing, you're going to realize that there's nothing missing, nothing broken, nothing lacking. Everything that you need is right there. Right there. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't going to look like what you thought it was going to look like, but it ain't going nowhere. God loves you. So do I. So let's go after this thing. Let's talk about it. Let's not hold anything in. Let's not suppress anything. All of your frustrations, all of your anger, let's talk about it. Let's get it out. And I'm not saying that everything has to come to the platform of able conversations. Sometimes you may need a therapist. Sometimes you may need a counselor. Sometimes you may need a spiritual advisor, a pastor. There's different people for different levels. But sometimes you just need to talk things out. Sometimes you just need a girlfriend where you can just, go eat some food and y'all talk. But that has to be the right friend. Everybody don't know how to be a friend. We're going to talk about that too in one of our series coming up. But on this one, this next one coming up is going to be real, real good. I just want y'all to stay tuned. We're going to be in Faith Over 40 for the remainder of November. I believe the first week of December is also going to be Faith Over 40. Then we're going to go into, I don't want to even tell you. I'm going to surprise you, but we already got videos already done. I have my team editing them and kind of looking over things and seeing what makes sense to put out at the right time. But y'all be ready because we got some surprises. We got some surprises coming, y'all. Some surprises. And I want y'all to be ready because if you already know me, you know I love a good time. I love a good conversation. I love to help people and I love to bring people together. Unity is the goal. Helping people is the goal. Building people is the goal. We got to build people. We got to build places. We got to build systems so that nobody get left behind. We don't want that. We don't. God didn't want it, so why would we want it? Right? So let's go. Let's work. Let's work. The Able Center. Look us up. ableconversations.com or able-center.org. I am so looking forward to this next season with y'all. Y'all stay tuned. I am right here and we ain't going nowhere, y'all. Lord willing. And what the old folks said, the creek don't rise. We right here. I love y'all. Bye-bye.